The new Prime Minister, 53-year-old Mrs. Thatcher, was Britain's first woman to hold the post. On the threshold of number 10, she triumphantly announced her plans for what she called the complete transformation of the British economic and industrial climate. Mother Teresa, the frail and ceaseless campaigner on behalf of the world's poor, arrived in Oslo to receive the Nobel Peace Prize. She began her work with the poor of India in 1946. The charitable movement which she founded grew to 700 shelters and clinics for the sick. Dubbed a living saint, her achievements brought world leaders to her door. But always she remained modest and unassuming, and her enthusiasm for her mission never seemed to wane over the years. In those turbulent times, the Emirate of Kuwait was a contrasting scene of tranquility in the Middle East. The Queen paid a state visit to the Gulf in February, which in itself set many precedents. The Emir's female relatives were never seen in public on great state occasions. Certainly, no woman had ever played this sort of role in Kuwaiti life. Despite all that, the Queen made few concessions to local traditions, though the hat definitely had an Arab flavour.
This had been billed as Eddie Kidd's most spectacular leap. He was preparing to jump an 80-foot gap in a disused viaduct for the climax of a new film on the life of a motorcycle stuntman. A safe, if shaky, landing at a speed of 100 miles an hour, but he wasn't completely unscathed.
A few bruises and cuts, but I was all right.
Was that the hardest one you've done?
Yeah, it was the worst run-up I ever had. But I did it my way anyway.